From that which we likewise want to tie to this subject and mention in connection with it, which many of the people are tried with using today, is cigarettes. The smoking of cigarettes. And this, ayyuhal ikhwa, many of the people are tried with the use of cigarettes today. Tobacco, and the stuff that they're putting in it is not like you're smoking the stuff that the Indians smoke. The straight tobacco, they put so much chemical, so many chemicals into it. I mean, it's ridiculous. And they tell you right there on the pack, it could possibly kill you and cause you cancer. Yet the people, they use it anyway. They use it anyway. So many of the people, both males and females, they are tried with the use of this. As for its harms, there are many. Amongst the harms of cigarettes, some of them are religious harms, such as it makes a person hate gatherings of virtue and stay away from them because they cannot be patient with sitting through long class and the likes of it. They need to go. They got to go. Because what? They want to smoke. They want to smoke. So they can't be patient with sitting for long periods of time because they're addicted to cigarettes. Now, likewise, as it relates to the Jumu'ah prayers, sitting in the masjid around the people and the likes of this, they can't be patient with the likes of that except for a short period of time before they need to leave. Before they need to leave. And all of that is an indication and proof of its filth. Likewise, it makes the affair of fasting difficult for the smoker. Especially when the fasting days are long. It makes it difficult for them. They can't wait until the day is over. They begin to be irritated. They can't wait till the day is over so they can do what? Rush to their pack of cigarettes. Likewise, when a person spends their money and their wealth on cigarettes, this is considered by the legislation to be israf and wasting wealth and spending wealth frivolously. And Allah Ta'ala mentioned within his book, وَلَا تُبْذِرْ تَبْذِيرًا إِنَّ الْمُبَذِّرِينَ كَانُوا إِخْوَانَ الشَّيَاطِينَ. And do not be extravagant in the way that you spend wealth. Don't be wasteful in the way that you spend wealth. Indeed, those who are wasteful in the way that they spend wealth are brothers of the shayateen. Likewise, you'll find that the cigarettes is considered to be from the generality of mukhaddirat, from the generality of drugs in reality, that those who are cognizant and aware and are experienced in the field of medicine and the likes of this have attested to, due to what it contains inside of it. As you mentioned, it's not just tobacco. It's not just tobacco. Don't think you're like some Native American that you're just smoking straight tobacco. Rather, they have nicotine in it. And this nicotine, ayyuhal ikhwa, it's been mentioned that it is more harmful than arsenic. It is more harmful than arsenic. Thousands of times more harmful than arsenic. And Sheikh Zayd al-Madkhali mentioned that the doctors have stated that if one drop of nicotine is placed on the skin of a rabbit, it will kill the rabbit. It will kill the rabbit. You put this in your lungs. If 2 drops are placed upon the tongue of a cat, it will kill the cat. If 5 drops of nicotine are placed on the tongue of a camel, it will kill the camel instantly. These are some of the harms of cigarette use. As for the harms to one's wealth, ask anyone who smokes cigarettes habitually how much they spend a year on cigarettes. How much are cigarettes costing these days? A pack. Don't tell me. Thousands of dollars a year. Thousands of dollars a year wasted on cigarettes. Sheikh Zaidi mentions that from that which is known is that Islam commands with the safeguarding and preservation of one's wealth, and commands with spending wealth in permissible ways. And it prohibits the wasting of one's wealth. And without doubt, the one who spends their wealth upon cigarettes, then and their likes, then they are wasting their wealth. And what they have spent is considered to be from that which is haram and wasteful. And sufficient is that in terms of sin and transgression and loss. And the wasting of wealth that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has prohibited, or this is the wasting of wealth that Allah Ta'ala has prohibited. So what do you think? If wasting wealth, generally speaking, is haram, just wasting your wealth is haram, what do you think about the one that wastes their wealth as a retarded person would do? By setting it on fire. If we had a pile of money right here, we're just going to set the money on fire. If we ask you for donations, and you give all your money, and we set the donations on fire, you'd be highly upset. Similarly, the smoker, this is exactly what he's doing. Wasting his wealth by burning it. And not just that, harming himself in the process. Harming himself or herself in the process. Possibly bringing about sicknesses and diseases, lung cancer, throat cancer, mouth cancer, and other types of illnesses that come about as a result of that. Sheikh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz, he was asked the following question. He was asked that a hadith has come, an authentic narration has come prohibiting coming close to the masjid or approaching the masjid for one who has eaten garlic or onions. So does the one who has a repugnant odor and smell upon him, such as the smell of cigarettes, enter into this ruling? Sheikh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz, he said in response that it is affirmed from the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he said, whoever eats onions and garlic is not to come close to our masjid, not to come near our masjid, and let him pray inside of his house. This is affirmed from him alayhi as-salam. And he likewise said, إِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ تَتَأَذَّى مِمَّا يَتَأَذَّى مِنْهُ بَنُو الْإِنسَانِ, that the angels are harmed and offended by the same things that harm and offend mankind. Someone is around you and they smell repugnant, they have a repugnant odor emanating from them, you're annoyed by that. You want to move away from them. The angels are offended by the same thing that humans are offended by. He said, alayhi rahmatullah, وَكُلْ مَا لَهُ رَائِهَا كَرِيهَا, everything that has a foul odor, then its ruling is the same as that of onions and garlic, such as the one who smokes cigarettes, and the one who has upon himself a horrible odor in his armpits, or other than that, and he harms those who are sitting next to him by way of his odor when he prays and the likes of that. He says, so therefore, he should stay away until he utilizes something that will remove that odor from him. وَيَجِبْ عَلَيْهِ أَنْ يَفْعَلُ ذَلِكَ مَعَ الْإِسْتِطَاعَةِ. It is obligatory upon him to do so. It is obligatory upon him to do so if he is capable of doing that, in order that he may perform that which Allah Ta'ala has made obligatory upon him from the prayer in Jama'ah. Meaning he removes the odor from himself. And don't just try to cover it up with some oil. You walk around smelling like oil in Newports. Rather, you really have to remove this odor from yourself. It's harmful. He said, alayhi rahmatullah, in order that he may perform his obligations, such as the prayer in Jama'ah.